Two real sporty powerhouse sedans lead to a strong rush of adrenaline in today's comparison test. The new Mercedes CLS 55 AMG from a very unusual perspective. The transmission of the 476 horsepower is taken care of by a so-called speed shift 5-speed automatic gearbox. For years now, he feels, Mercedes has had a knack for automatic, especially in its high-performance cars, in order to go with the large amount of torque. This automatic transmission here, this 5-speed automatic, goes well with the performance and can be driven in a sporty or comfortable fashion as you prefer. The new BMW M5 does even more than that. The driver can select from 271 different chassis settings. It's a 7-speed sequential gearbox, mechanically shifted, he says. There's no clutch pedal. You can switch gears real fast like a mechanical gearbox with various stages. You can choose between comfort and sporty stiffness, right on up to the Formula 1 launch control. With the power button, you can even choose between 400 and 507 horsepower. The 5-litre V10 boasts a maximum 520 Newton-meters of torque. The sequential 7-speed gearbox has really impressive short shifting times. Even more torque, namely 700 Newton-meters, is produced by the Mercedes. The electronic equipment has been adjusted to the performance, he tells us. First, the ASR as part of ESP, which helps when you slam on the gas, your tyres won't spin. The power is transferred to the road, so the driving doesn't get rowdy, but stays poised. The sprint from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour takes 4.7 seconds with both cars. The M5 really hammers down when it gets in the upper rev range. On the way to 200 kilometers per hour, it surpasses the CLS by nearly a second. On both cars, the top speed is electronically governed at 250. The new 4-door coupe CLS keeps its exquisite design even after some tuning by AMG. "19-inch wheels, side sill panels and a front apron with large air scoops are some of the styling accents here. The motor is another aesthetic delight. A mechanically driven supercharger helps increase the car's performance, he says. The supercharger is driven directly by the engine. You have to imagine two rollers that compress the intake air, thus letting more air into the combustion chamber. That allows you to increase the output to 476 horsepower. Subtle detail work and still provocative. That's how the Munich car maker presents its sporty package. Aerodynamic exterior mirrors and 19-inch wheels lend the car a touch of brutality. 4 tailpipes and the white blinkers go well with the 5 Series design. The fascination of the M5 lies unfortunately hidden beneath a plastic cover. What's special about this V10 is that it can reach really high RPM, he comments. Even go beyond 8,000. That's something you seldom experience, and it's what makes the car interesting for people who test drive it.
Das ist das, was auch die Sache sehr interessant macht für den Tester.
The precise and light-footed handling of the M5 can really make your heart beat faster. Right from the moment you get in and take off in the M5, he says, it's very clear that this car has been tuned for sportiness, while the CLS is more for comfort, a fast and comfortable car. In terms of precision steering and driving behaviour, the Mercedes CLS 55 AMG is right on the heels of the M5. As for drive comfort, it's way ahead. Even the hardest of the 3 chassis settings on the CLS transfers less jolts from a bumpy surface to the occupants than the M5 in the comfort mode. Deceleration values for both cars are very impressive, as you would expect. The same is true for their test consumption. Comfortable sports seats and a cool interior decor. That describes the latest creation from the M company. Its extremely powerful V10 and its superb handling provide the basis for some extraordinary driving pleasure. Something M5 fans are almost glad to sacrifice comfort for. The bold styling, at least for Mercedes, continues on the inside. The AMG CLS 55 is very impressive. It scores points for its outstanding power development and its excellent ride comfort. The Mercedes CLS 55 AMG, as the better balanced car, wins this comparison test against the uncompromising BMW M5.